Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the art that I made in the month of May. So we're going to get right into it. And so if you've been watching my videos, you know that I had a prompt list for the month of May. But as we got into, let's say, mid-May, I kind of abandoned the prompt list and just started creating whatever I wanted to create. So, and if those things fell within the prompt list, cool. But I got bored with the prompt list, to be honest. So, all right, we're going to start off May 1st. I picked the prompt. It was the prompt florals. So this is what I made for the florals prompt. And these were from my own reference photos from last summer. And then we have here the art supplies. A couple of art supplies that were on my desk. I like this. I like the graphic nature, the outlining I did with the black marker. I kind of like this. And so, yeah, this one was the still life prompt. These were supposed to be avocados. The shape kind of got away from me. But I like this. I like the composition. Minus the bottle in the back. I did this whole thing with Neocolor 2s. I would definitely explore this again, but without the thing in the back, and maybe use this vessel instead of that. Looks like a water bottle. Okay, so letters was the prompt for this one that inspired this one. Okay, monochrome, and I used inspiration from my David Hockney Yorkshire book, where it's all of his watercolor work. A sketchbook that he had that has nothing but watercolor paintings in it. So I used that as inspiration, and then I did this kind of, I guess, plant still life using sap green as the color. This was Payne's Gray, FYI, if I didn't mention that. And this was watercolor. This was watercolor as well, sap green. Did I tell you? Yeah, I used Neocolor. This was just straight ink. I forgot to tell you guys what I used. Neocolor 2. Okay, so teacup. I used markers and pencils, I believe it looks here. It looks like something water soluble, so maybe a Neocolor 2 as well. Or watercolor, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but teacups was the prompt. I don't know if this even fell into the prompts, but this is cute. I like it. This is another still life. Oh yeah, this was the opera pink prompt, and I used a colored pencil, a neon pink. Actually, this is the pencil that I used, and Luminous Opera is the name, and it's a Holbein colored pencil. Fluorescence here, I just swatched fluorescence colors that I had. Limited colors, I was playing around with limited colors, so I had created a whole bunch of other limited color palettes that I share in another video. I'll put it in the cards, and this was a limited color, and this one was inspired, this palette was inspired by Michelle Ding. Okay. This I made, I went car sketching outside. Yeah, this was actually from day 3, sketching outside. And I was outside. I just remained in my car and I sketched this little coffee shop in my neighborhood. This is a collage that I made with collage papers. I like this a lot. I really like that. I was very happy with that. I'm very happy with this one too. This was the landscape prompt. I went to the park and did a landscape just of the trees. This was with only Neocolor 2 on toned paper, which the toned paper just makes it pop so much. I love toned paper. Yeah. This is on watercolor paper, another landscape in that same park that I did the trees in, but another area. This one didn't come out so great because this like little playground thing was behind these bushes, and then there was a tree. I really screwed up with the composition and the placement of things, and I was trying to make the bushes come more forward, but it wasn't happening, so I abandoned it. This was another collage that I made. This was inspired by a Mark Herold collage that I saw from his book, and I was so inspired that I kind of made my own version of it. He didn't use as bright colors as I did. I feel like his colors are a lot more darker and muted in his collages, which I still don't have a handle on color yet, so things are always going to be bright. Whatever I create is always going to be bright because I just don't have a handle on my color, working out my colors yet. Okay, armchairs was the prompt, and I'm horrible at drawing armchairs, so this was definite challenges. These came out so horrible. More armchairs. I was using pictures, I think, from Unsplash or somewhere. More horrible armchairs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then this was dinner, the prompt to dinner, which I had a lot of fun creating this. I like creating these kind of like tablescape still lifes with food, and I like it. So this was for what's for dinner. And what else? These were just sketches. I'm not sharing that. That's when I was doing some limited palettes. I was working on some limited palettes like here, and I didn't finish it. Another limited palette painting, I guess, because I used acrylic paint. I used acrylic paint and oil pastels for this one. And I like how this came out. I like the color combo, the red, green, yellow. I like it. I like it a lot how it came out. This was an abandoned sketch from outside across the street. I'm gonna do that over. This was another study of limited color palettes and how to use them, and I just came up with this little sketch of a girl taking her dog to a dog spa. Okay. Oh yeah, let me tell you what I used. Acrylic gouache Neocolor 2s for this one. Yeah, acrylic gouache and Neocolor 2s and pencils. I like the way this dog came out better than this one. This guy doesn't even look like a dog, but I like this color combo. This was a sketch from a photo. I don't know where I think I got the photo from a reference photo group on Facebook, yeah. And I liked it a lot. And I made this with gouache sticks, paint sticks, like the Faber-Castell gelatos and the Del Green gouache sticks. I use that here. And I like the way this came out. And then again, another sketch. This time, this was my reference photo that I took at the lake like last year. This guy was in the photo sitting on the bench. And same thing, I used the gouache sticks and then some pencil in here as well. Then I did this one again, same night with some gouache sticks, just playing around with different shapes of vessels for still life. And I like these. I need to keep this book out because I like the way this came out. This is supposed to be me, self-portrait. And I think I had one of these I had this as my prompt. And then this people, I followed a Emma Jane, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, Lefebvre, tutorial that she did recently on drawing people, simple ways to draw people, and it was a really good tutorial. Yeah, so just some thumbnail sketching for still lifes that I want to work on, and that's it. Okay, so this is a collage. The theme was collage picnic. I was following a collaboration video that Natalia Velasquez did with Daria Eulalie. That's her handle on Instagram. And the prompt was collage picnic. So this was my interpretation of their collaboration they did together. They're both on Patreon. So you can catch that, I guess, that video if you join one of their Patreons. You can catch it. Okay. And so in this book, this was done with acrylic ink and acrylic paint. Yeah, first it was inks in the background, and then I came in with a brush. I was like really scrubby, and I kind of like the way that this abstract landscape came out. I like it a lot. And I was going to go in and try to add some stuff, but I really liked it as is. It was really hard for me not to go in, and overwork it. But I want to keep this for myself and potentially put it in a frame because I just really like it. And so I was like, don't overwork it, Martine. Just leave it as is. It's fine. So there you have it. And here's another abstract landscape I actually did 2 days ago. So it's still within May. I did this actually on the last day of May, on May 31st. So another abstract landscape, and I was using a reference photo that I took this is a scene from a lake. Maybe I'll pop in the reference photo here so you can see. But I just love this too, and I want to keep this and pop it in a frame for myself as well. And this was another photo from that same lake area of that bird, that swan in her nest. And I'm always following that bird around whenever I go to the lake, getting pictures of her. Actually, I'm going there today, so I'll be getting more pictures of the lake. Hopefully things will be in bloom. But I really like how this turned out. Again, acrylic paint and oil pastel. I really like that combination because I can go in with the paint, put in the shapes and do my thing, and then add details and lines and stuff like that with the oil pastel. It just really works well together for me. So that is one. And then another from the same lake with these lily pads. And all of these, those three I did on May 31st, the last day of May, on Saturday. So these three paintings in my book. I like painting in this book because the paper is very thick and the acrylic paint can really hold up. This is mixed media paint. This is a Michaels brand, the craft store, Artist Loft, and this mixed media pad is artist grade, and it's 140 pound, 300 GSM. It's 11 by 14 and only 15 sheets in here, but it's good. I would buy this again. So here's the lily pads, and then that's it for that. This was from a prompt, one of the May prompts. I didn't show you guys everything. I didn't show you guys things in order. I just showing you all the art that I made in May. Some of them fell into the prompts and some of them did not. This was, I did this for the urban scene prompt, and this was a reference photo that I got from Unsplash as well. I'll pop it in. And yeah, and this was from that colored palette, limited color palette, that other painting that I showed you with the person walking on the path with the umbrella. I did that first, and I came into this sketchbook while that was drying and did this one, and I like this one a lot. I actually like this one better than the other one with the person with the umbrella. I don't like the way I draw people. And so I have like this phobia about drawing people. Yeah, so I really love this. I really like this. This is something I can take to a larger canvas or a larger piece of paper, canvas paper, and really recreate. This one as well. I love a blue and orange combination. I really like this. It's a little messy, but it's abstract. Next time I won't put in the black so much black. But I really like the blue and orange combination of this. I would put more blue up here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So this is a page that I prepared but never worked on. Then I skipped this page, and then I did this from a sketch. I think you guys might have, if you were paying attention, you saw the little thumbnail sketch that I showed you previously. This was the painting that I then created. I really like this. The colors of the phone I'm not too fond of. I really want to do this over on a canvas and change the color of the phone. But everything else I really like, including the bird giving you the side eye. I love that bird with an attitude. I love it. Okay, next one. And this is an A3 sketchbook. It's pretty big. It's a sketchbook that I got on Amazon that honestly I won't be using again because it just can't take you know, wet medium that great. And I don't like that. Okay, so there was some inspiration from this. I forget. Oh, I was watching a Sandy Hester video. It was an old video of hers. Like, I binge watch her videos all the time from like 2-3 years ago. And one of her florals, her still lifes, and I had liked the black and white amid all the colors, and then she had like the vase was like a stripe, and I really thought that was cool. So I did my own version of it, and I like the way this came out. This is definitely canvas worthy work that I might just do that. Okay, another one after that, I did this one, which I like as well. I wanted something with a dark background, and the flowers kind of spilled onto the other page, so I just felt like I needed to fill this space with color. I didn't really have to, and then I did splatters. It like turned into a whole thing, but I like the way it came out. Acrylic paint, and did I use oil pastels? I don't think I did. I think this is just strictly paint. I don't know. I think I did. I think I might have used white oil pastel. Yeah, I did. So that's that. And that's it for there. That is all the art. That is all the art that I made in May. Look at that. And all of these different, I did a lot of painting with acrylic. And I did a lot of experiments, a lot of color swatching and working with different color palettes, collage, sketching outside. I like what happened in May. I like it because I did a lot of different things, experimenting, not being too tight, letting go. And I'm hoping that June, there'll be more of that same energy in June, because for June, I really want to go outside and sketch my neighborhood. That's the plan. I'm not making an official, oh, this is my June challenge for myself, but that is the plan for me, is to go out into my own neighborhood and sketch my neighborhood for the month of June. So I hope this video inspired you to grab your sketchbook, grab your paints, and just do your thing, create art. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I will leave it here. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and bye. Happy creating.